Namaskaram, ladies and gentlemen. This is CS Sudarshan Edunad. Hope you are killing it in your studies because hardly there are like few days left for your examination. So, there is one question that I need to ask you. Are you feeling stressed at this point of time? Stressed, panicked, thinking that overthinking. Like, what if I fail in this examination? What if I fail and my friend pass in this examination? What if what I'm studying at this point of time never comes in the examination? What if I've got like many subjects to study, many topics left to study, and what if this doesn't come in examination? Whatever I'm studying doesn't come in examination. Will I be able to finish all the topics in the subjects? Like many things will be coming into your mind, right? You may be overthinking so much about all this. I know this because 90% of the 90, not 99% of the CA students does this mistake. Not CA students, everyone who is writing an examination has this panicking thought in their mind 1 or 2, 3, 4 weeks before the examination. Because I've been there, I've gone through that, I know that. And there is 1% of students who doesn't think like this. Even I was at that category when I was doing my CA inter. And one change, one small tweak in your thought process can help you get out of all this. It's small one tweak. And in my life also, just one tweak from my dad, one sentence from my dad changed everything about my mindset. And that is what I'm going to tell you today. And after hearing this, I bet you at least like 60% of the students hearing this, and if you apply what I'm telling you, then you won't feel that anxiety ever in your examination. At least like till the last days of the examination, you'll feel free because your mind has to be free. If your mind is cool, then you'll do it right. So I'll tell you that. Before that, I just need a story because this is actually a story of what happened in my life, and it was from that story my father narrated this one incident, and that shifted my thought process completely. So just listen to this. Just spend like 5 to 10 minutes and this will change your life, bro. I guarantee you that. You'll feel calm, you'll feel relaxed. I know what's happening in your mind. I know that. So just listen to this. So in 2020 was the first attempt that I was giving my CA Inter. CA Inter 2020 was my first attempt in not November 2020. So at that point of time, before that, when I get into CA through art BCom route. So I was doing my articleship and I broke my articleship in mid, like after a few months I broke there, and I took a leave for 2 months and I went on an all India trip. That was on a bike ride like from Kerala to Kashmir. That complete bike ride from Kerala to Kashmir and way back to Kerala. And it took us like 60 days. And I was like so happy to do that, super excited. I've been saving my money, and my friends are there, like very close friends of me. We did all that. And we came back from that entire trip. And I entered into another articleship firm, and then I started studying for my next attempt. And this happened. The trip was in 2019. Sorry, trip was in 2019 when I was doing my articleship first day, and I was writing my inter first attempt on November 2020. And when I was writing my attempt, like from the study leave, I was feeling so tense. Just like 20 to 30 days before the examination, I was feeling everything what I told you. I was feeling so anxious. Like there are a lot of topics pending. Will I be able to study? Will I be able to finish all this before the examination? And even if I just read that, will it come to my mind when I'm writing the examination? Will I be able to remember everything? Will I be able to recall? I was like, I was so anxious and panicking like 30 to 20 days before the examination. Like right now, what you are doing, what is your situation? I know that. And I just went to my dad and told him, like, dad, I was like, father, I'm facing this situation. So like my heart is like panicking that point of time because I've studied for like 3 months straight, and it actually depends upon, it's actually future, right? So we'll panic. That's normal. Understand it, that's normal. And my father just told me one thing. Sudarshan, you have done an all India trip from Kerala to Kashmir on a bike ride. And have you ever, at least once in your mind, have you ever thought on your ride, will you reach Kashmir? And on the way, because just imagine the things that could have happened to you. It was on a bike. So you could have met with an accident. Someone could have robbed you. You could have someone, animal could have jumped over your road, and you could have met with an accident. Like many things can happen to you, right? What if you get robbed? What if you get killed? Many things, many adventures. It's actually filled with adventures. People who know that. And have you ever thought of all these adventures when you planned a trip from Kerala to Kashmir? No, right? You are just focused on only on your next destination. From Kerala, we plan like Kerala to Bangalore we'll be riding. So we are only thinking that day one we'll be only thinking of Kerala to how to reach Bangalore. So once we reach Bangalore, in the day two we'll be thinking how to reach Hyderabad. So in the day three we'll be thinking that is how we were going. And day three we'll be thinking how to reach from Hyderabad to Nagpur. We'll be thinking like that, and step by step, we'll reach Kashmir. And once we reach Kashmir, Leh Ladakh, then from there back also, we'll be thinking like, what is the next destination? What is the next destination? We'll be only thinking about that. And slowly, you reach Kashmir and you reach Kerala back. So in that entire Ladakh journey, we were not thinking about the obstacles that's coming our way. We were only focused on doing the next step, because from the day one also we had planned like this. We will take at least like 20 days to reach Ladakh. So this is how we'll go. Day one we'll reach Bangalore. We have planned everything. We have had it in an Excel sheet. We had planned everything. So we were not thinking about the obstacles that's coming our way. Everything was planned and we just have to follow the plan. We were not thinking about the obstacles that's coming our way. Like, what if we met an accident? What if our tire got punctured? If we start thinking like this, then we'll never reach anywhere. So just apply this principle to your studies as well. That is, my father told me, just plan everything properly, just like we did in the Ladakh trip. Plan everything properly. So I'll tell you how it applies to you right now, because I don't want to waste your time. You have got 20 days. Imagine this 20 days. It's like going for a Ladakh trip. Now you take like 3, 4, 5 hours and plan your 20 days. Like, what are the topics that is left for you to study? What are the topics that you want to do? And make a practical plan, the thing that is actually practically possible. Do that. Whatever the topics is left, you plan it accordingly. Which all days, which all chapters you will do, you just plan everything accordingly properly, and take that plan and stick it on your wall. So now you have everything planned. So then think about the next day only, what we did in the Ladakh trip. Like, don't think of the obstacles that's coming your way. Don't think of the obstacles. Obstacles may be, what if I fail in the examination? All these things are obstacles. Don't think of the obstacles. Think of the next day only, the next day only, the next day only. You have planned. So day one, like today is like 17th December. So 18th December, the plan is there. So when you are wake up in the 18th December morning, just think of 18th December only, that day. Just finish off whenever something is coming into your mind that's making you anxious. Just think. I'll think of only 18th December. I'll think of only the next day, only the next day, only the next day. Like, move on, like that. Don't think of the day after tomorrow. Just think of today and tomorrow. That's it. Just think of tomorrow. That's it. Maximum you have to think is like, what will I do in the next day? It is written on the plan. Just follow that and go. That's how it is. And then you'll feel a bit calm, because everything that's worrying you, all the topics on which all days you are going to do all the topics, is actually written on the wall. So no worrying about that. So when you're studying, when you're studying accounts, you may be thinking like, when will I complete auditing? It's written on the plan. Why do you have to worry? Just focus on the auditing. Let's focus on accounts, complete the accounts day, and then think of the audit day will come. Eventually, audit day will come. Then focus on the audit day. Like, one step at a time. Just write it somewhere. One step at a time. Thinking about the one step at a time. That is one day at a time. Just think like that. You will feel calm and relaxed. You will never stress about the examination anxiety. Anxiety in the sense of completing topics. There are many other anxieties also that you will have to face. I know that. What if my friend clears the examination? What if I fail? What if I fail, and what if my friend clear the examination? What if I fail the examination? What will my relatives say? How will I face my relatives? How will I face my parents? All this fear of failure will definitely hit you at this point of time. I know that. I've been there. I've done that. I've faced that. I have got a solution for all your problems, especially fear of failure, because I was suffocating from that problem, fear of failure, and I made a solution for it in my CA inter days itself. And from that onwards, I've never bothered about that. And tomorrow I'll make a video on that. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I'll make a video on all these topics. So today, the topic was how to overcome the exam anxiety about covering the topics. And I've told you, plan it properly and think of the next day only. Think of the next day. Think of the day. Don't think of the day after. Just plan your day completely, then think of the next day, think of the next day, think of the next day, and do. Just one step at a time. You move, and you will reach day 20. That is your exam day. And that day also you have to plan everything for the exam day. What if do? I'll make a separate video on that. So that is it. Plan everything and don't think of the obstacles. Just think of your next day. So that's it. Hope you love the topic, and just apply this, and this will make a change in your like heart panicking. It will make you make you feel comfortable, 120% sure. And I'll make a video on all the other topics that I've mentioned, all the problems that you're going to face. So stay subscribed to the channel, because that is how you show me your love, and that is how then once you do that, I'll show my love back, because I'm showing my love every single day by uploading videos. And now it's time for you to show the love by staying subscribed to the channel and giving it a thumbs up. And whatever is there any queries for you, just write in the comment box. I'll try to make a separate video on that, because I'll be your mental coach to clear examination. I know the problems that students are facing, and I'll make a video on all these problems, and I'll make you feel comfortable. So that's it from my side. See you tomorrow with another video, and stay subscribed. So that's it. Bye bye. Show some love. Bye.